Hey guys, welcome back to another video on our YouTube channel. Guys, last week we did the tour pack rack, which you can see our helmets now hanging on back here in the background. That is the rack that we designed to put on the wall. Fairly cheap. I did a video on that. You can check that out on our channel, but it lets you hang your tour pack on the wall. And I got a lot of questions after that saying, hey Steve, have you figured out anything to do with the saddlebags? Can we hang those on the wall as well? Now guys, I've seen in the forums the little PVC racks that these guys are building. I mean, you can buy them online, once again, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100, depending on how much you want to spend on them. These little racks, that's all fine and dandy. Those are really nice. For around 15, 20 bucks, you can build one. But once again, it's still on the floor. If you've got a cramped garage or anything like that, or if you're worried about maybe you're just klutzy and you turn around and kick your saddlebag while it's sitting on the floor, then getting it up on the wall seems to be a little bit better of an option. So guys, basically I just took the PVC V-shaped thing that everybody's building for like 20 bucks and putting their bags on it like this, and cut it in half, added a couple more pieces to it, and mounted it to the wall. Pretty cool, guys, because I can just take the saddlebag now and actually stick it on there, and it's on the wall, out of the way, just like that. And I left mine designed when I don't have anything on them. The middle piece that actually kicks it off the wall, I didn't glue that. I left it so I could turn it. So when I'm done, I can just simply turn that and lay that flatter down on the wall. It's still gonna stick out a little bit, as you can see down here, where the bag actually sits on it, but I built this part in the middle to kick it up and out to put a bigger angle on it, so it actually holds the bag a little bit better. You don't bump it and it just falls off. It's actually leaning towards the wall. So what you're going to need is a 3/4 inch PVC 10-foot long, and you're going to need two of those, guys. You're going to need 3/4 inch PVC tees. These are also cheap, I think about 80 cents a piece. You're going to need 3 for each side, so 6 total of the tees. You're going to need 12 of these elbow brackets. These are 3/4 inch PVC. These were about 28 cents a piece. You're going to need 12 of those total, 6 for each rack. And then these are optional. This is a little cap that I bought. I think it was around 30 or 40 cents. You're going to need 2 of these total, 1 for each rack, and that's the part that comes out and goes onto the wall that kicks the bracket out that I can move up and down. I don't know if that's necessary or not, guys, but for like 30 or 40 cents, I just went ahead and picked them up so I don't have just rough PVC pipe on my wall, especially if you guys have drywall in your garages. Now I got these 2-hole straps, as you can see right here. Hopefully these are 1 inch. The 3/4 inch, we're using 3/4 inch pipe, but the 3/4 inch will not work, guys. So get the 1 inch straps. It's going to give you enough clearance to clear the pipe and actually go on the wall without you know, bending this real bad. But the 1 inch seemed to work perfect on the 3/4 inch pack. Now there was a pack of 4 of these that I picked up from Menards. This little package had 4 of them in there, and it's exactly what I needed. And then I picked up this pipe insulation. This was like $1.80 or something like that. It's 3/4 inch pipe insulation. It's a bag of 4 tubes, and I used 2 tubes per side. So you got 4 in this pack. So basically this is a side view of it, guys. If this was your wall right here, this clamp goes around this and goes into a stud, and then another one down here. And then this is the piece that I can move up and down if I want to flatten it and lay it on the wall, or kick it out and give it more of an angle to put my bag on this way. So this just gives you an idea of what it looks like. And I'll give you the measurements now that you will need to make this. The very first thing you can do, guys, is cut 2 of them at 20 inches. You're gonna have a 20 incher here, a 20 incher here. This piece here with the T in there, I cut an 18 inch piece and then cut that in half, and that gave me 9 inches here and 9 inches here. Now this is granted that you're tapping this in 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch into each one of these fittings. Your 4 pieces that go right here are 6 inches, so you're gonna go ahead and cut 4 6-inch pieces, one here, 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 and here. So all that leaves is the 2 on the bottom that your bag actually sets on. These were 3 inches, so you're going to need 2 3-inch pieces. And then on the back here, on the part that moves up and down that actually pushes this out at an angle, this piece here is 4 inches. Now I'll go ahead and put it together just to quickly show you how easy it is to make. 90-degree on both sides of that. Then you're going to grab a 6-inch piece, a T, another 6-inch piece, and a 90, 3-inch piece, and that's basically one side. Down the other side, same way, 6-inch off the 90, your T, your other 6-inch, another 90, to build your middle piece, you're going to take your final T and put a 9-inch piece on both sides. That's going to be your middle. And that's the piece that kicks out on the wall. That's where your 4-inch piece goes. On the 4-inch piece, you put your cap. So that's the middle piece that we're not going to glue, so we can move this up and down. That just goes in the middle. And I just kind of barely put it in there for now because we still have to put the end piece on here. So we've got our other 3-inch piece like that. Another 90, another 90, and then of course your last remaining 20-inch piece. And you get that all glued together. So what we do from there is we take our little brackets, we find the 16-inch studs on our walls, and we mount that to the wall just like that. And these kind of brackets will allow this to pivot up and down. Like I said, if we're not using them, we can keep them flat, and we are using them, we'll kick them up to put an angle on the bag. So that's pretty much it, guys. So I moved the camera over, guys, so you can see them actually mounted on the wall. This is a standard stock Street Glide saddlebag, guys. You can see there's no extension, no speaker lids. That's just a stock one. And this is the one off of our 2014 Street Glide, which is the extended bag from advanblack, plus dual 6x9 speaker lids. So I've got two pretty hefty 6x9s up there. So that bag weighs significantly more than this bag, and it's holding it just fine, guys. I took the bag off so you can see it a little bit better, but this moves and I can simply turn that down, and that gives me a little bit more room. It pushes up against the wall. Like I said, that's kind of an optional thing. If you guys want to go ahead and glue it so it stays, that's fine. It's all pretty tight though, and it worked great. As you can see, the standard bag, and once again I had the extended bag on there from advanblack with speaker lids. Pretty heavy, and it held it just fine, guys. So, you know, for around 16 bucks, you can't beat that. Took me about 15 minutes to build them. You know, put the glue on, which dries really quick, and then mount them to the wall. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Once again, all of this information will be down in the description of this video. You may have to click on the show more to see everything. I'll list everything that I purchased, and then once again I'll list all the links that you'll need to cut to make these exactly like the ones that I did. Big shout out to the guys in the past that have came up with the idea of building these out and just putting them on the floor. That's awesome. That gave us the idea to just kind of split it in half and actually mount it to the wall and get this stuff up off the floor. So I hope this video helped you guys, and if it did, please consider hitting that like and subscribe. It lets you know when we have a new video online. Every time we do something to the Street Glides or to the garage like this, we try to get it on video so you can see it, and me and my family appreciate the heck out of it, guys. Stay tuned, guys, because we have some new parts coming up for the 2014 Street Glide over here, some new chrome pieces that we're going to be putting on. The bike, this build is just about finished, guys, but we still have a few small things that we want to do, so stay tuned for those videos. But until the next one, as always, be safe and keep your knees in the breeze.